Bro. Okay, guys, we're gonna be starting in just a second. Okay, so yeah. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, live stream. I just need to go get something. Okay, everybody. So let's get started. So today we're going to be learning about probability and statistics. Yesterday, as you may have remembered, we finished doing the series, the sequences in series. arithmetic series and geometry series and stuff like that. Today we're going to be learning about probability and statistics. So let's start off with counting events. This is super simple and easy. So yeah, let's get started off with it. So fundamental counting principle. It's where you can like draw a diagram, or you don't even have to do that, and you just count all the stuff that you get. So yeah, it's super simple. Okay, so this is the fundamental counting principle. If an event can occur in m different ways, and another event can occur in n different ways, there are m times n ways both events can occur. So yeah, that's super simple. Everything is super simple about this. And so let's look at what this means. So it says if an event can occur in m different ways, and another event can occur in n different ways, there are m times n ways both events can occur. So yeah. So basically what this means is if there's something happening, so let's say, actually no, let's say that x is happening. Let's say like you flip a coin and then one comes. Sorry, not one. The heads comes, and if you flip the coin again, then a tails comes. So the probability of that happening is x times y. X being the first flip, and y being the second flip. First flip, and second flip. So yeah, that's what x and y is, and yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's it. That's all there is to the fundamental counting principle. If there's an and like one and the other has to happen in that order, then you just multiply those two things, and you get what you get. So first of all, let's just do a self-check on this first. So yeah. If you want to do the first question, then we're gonna look at it in just a second. There we go. Okay, so how many different license plates can be formed if each plate has 4 different digits followed by 2 different letters? So basically what's happening is there's 4 different digits, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's 2 different letters like A and B. So it's asking you how many of like this stuff can happen. So if you want to do the first problem, then raise your hand in the chat. And I see that Rohan and Sid already have their hands raised. So Rohan, you can do this one. You can do number 1. Yeah. Yeah. Good job. That's a big number. So, yeah, good explanation.
I have a question.
Yeah?
I understand the 10, 9, 8, 7, but why the 26 and the 25?
Okay, so it said two different letters. So, since there's 26 letters in the alphabet, yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. I thought like it had like two real assigned ones.
Okay, yeah. So let's just write our answer in here. What was it? It was 365000. Something like that. I don't remember. It was 10 times 8. Here, let me just. 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 26 times 25. That's 3276000. 3276000. So yeah. Okay, Sid, you can do this next one. How many different ways can 9 questions be answered on a 5-answer multiple choice test if a student answers every question?
Okay, so there's 9 questions, so that would be 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5, yeah. Go down 2. I didn't read the whole question, but how many different ways can 9 questions be answered on a 5-inch? Oh yeah, I think it's 9 to the power of 5.
Okay, I think it's actually 5 to the power of 9.
Oh yeah, I missaid that. It said 9 to the power of 5. I missaid.
So that's 5 times. Okay, oops. Okay, 5 times 5 times. Oops. 5 times 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 5. I think that's the.
That's too big.
Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this is actually the correct answer. Okay, oops. Times 1. Okay, so that's 1,953,125. 1,953,125. 1,953,225. Wait, is that right? Okay, yeah. 1,953,125. Okay, there we go. And so let's read the next question. Find the number of 10 digit codes possible if the last digit cannot be 4. So, oops. If the last digit cannot be 4, then clear the screen. Okay, so find the number of 10 digit codes possible if the last digit cannot be 4. So this question goes to Satvik. Do you want to do this one?
Sure, yeah. I'm just gonna like think about it and answer, okay?
Okay.
I don't know how to do it, so can you tell me how to do it?
Okay, sure. So there's 10 digits. So, and this is like a number combination thing. So, there's 10 like numbers, right? There's 10 like possible one digit numbers. So that's
Yeah.
1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, 9. Supposed to be 5. And so since you have all those, and the last, and this is 10 digits, so you have like 10 numbers and you have 10 digits. So obviously that's 10 to the power of 10, which is a huge number. But yeah, it's just we have 10 uh 10 to the power of 9 times 9. Okay, so this is because see there's the last digit cannot be 4. So since the last digit is the 10th digit, it obviously has it obviously has 9 choices, and there's 9 digits before that.
How is it 10 to the power of 9?
Because there's 9 digits before the 10th digit. The last digit cannot be 4.
Oh yeah, because you use the same digit again and again.
Yeah. You're not going to use the same digit again and again, but the last digit can't be 4. That's just it. Okay, so obviously that's 10 to the power of 9, so that's 9 billion. So that's 9, and then that's 9 billion. Huge number. Did I write it correct? 9.
Rishabh,
Yeah,
why did you do 10 power 9 times 9 again?
because the last digit, which is the 10th digit, has only 9 choices, because over here it said the last digit cannot be 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let me just clear the screen. So number 4, how many ways can you order a hamburger? If you can order with or without cheese, ketchup, mustard, bacon, mayo, or lettuce. So if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the participants list. And I can see that Rohan and Sid already raised their hand. So seems like Sid wants to do it really bad. So Sid, you can do it.
Okay, so for this one, I think it's six. So first, like you can use all of them
Yeah,
at first.
yeah.
So that's B6. And then the next one, you do 5. So 6 times 5 times 4, like that.
Okay, yeah. 6 times 5 times 4. Actually, I don't think this is right, because it never said that you have to have 5 different it never said that you have to have uh well, actually, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. What do you? Yeah, that's what I thought also. Yeah.
Um, that can't be correct because the answer is 720
Yeah, this
for the
can't.
whole.
Yeah, this is also what I thought. See, um, this is not correct because of what Rohan said and what Satvik said. So basically, this answer is just way too big for this multiple choices, which is what Satvik said, and Rohan said that since there's 2 choices for each of these, it's going to be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 for each of these, so that's 2 to the power of 6. And yeah, This is wrong for both of those reasons, and yeah, as Sid said, this is right because yeah, you have two choices for each of those. It said you can do it with or without, so that's two, and for each of them, so that's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Yeah, that's also what I thought. Okay, so the next question goes to the next question, which is the sandwich shop has 11 different sandwich meals, 2 kinds of cheese, and 6 condiments. How many different sandwiches can be made with one sandwich meal, 1 cheese, and 1 condiment? Okay, Rohan, you can do this one. Yeah, good job. Yeah. Okay, the next one is how many different ways can 25 questions on a true or false test be answered student gets if a student answers every question? Um okay, so if you want to do this question, then raise your hand in the chat. Okay, Satvik, do you want to do this one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I think you have to do 25 power 2.
I think it's actually okay. So 25 power.
No, it's actually 2 power 25.
Yeah, good job. So, do you have a calculator with you? Do you know what that is? Okay. What a coincidence! What a coincidence! I just happened to select that. I actually didn't know though. Are you sure it's the third one? Okay, seems like it's not gonna do anything. Whatever. Okay, so let's move on. So, how many different student body governments are possible if there are six seniors, 6 juniors, and 3 sophomores running for student body offices of senior class president, junior class president, and sophomore class president? So if you want to do this one, then raise your hand. Okay. So it seemed like Rohan wanted to do this one really bad. So yeah, Rohan, you can do this one. Okay, 108. Okay, good job, Rohan. So let's move on. Find the number of possible call letters of a radio station, 4 letters long. If the first letter must be a W or a K, and no letter is repeated. Okay, if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the chat. Sorry, in the participants list. Okay, Sid, you can do this one.
Okay, so since there's only one letter in one spot, so there's 26 letters total, and
Yeah.
this one has to be a W, so the first one has to be 25, and then the second one is also 25, because the second one you can choose any one, and it's a W, so you can't use there's still 25 options left.
Yeah.
So 25 times 25, that's actually 25 to the power of 2.
Okay,
Times,
I think the first one is actually only 2.
what?
The first one is 2 because the first letter must be a W or a K.
Oh, I thought the first one has to be W and the last one has to be K. Okay, yeah. So the first one has 2 options.
Yeah.
And the second one, you either use a W or a K. So the second one has 25. The third one has 24.
Yeah.
And the last one has 23. And after you multiply that, I did not multiply that out. Just do it now.
That's 27,600. Okay, good job, Sid. So let's go on to number 9. Yeah. So number 9 goes to Rohan. Rohan, or actually, if you want to do number 9, then raise your hand in the chat. Okay. So how many different course schedules can John have if he is taking 8 classes and each of these classes is offered every period? Assume that there are 8 class periods a day. Okay, so if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the chat, in the participants list. Okay, so it seems like either Rohan or Sid wants to do this. Satvik, do you want to do this one? Okay, it seems like a no. Okay, so Rohan, you can do this one. Okay, 40, what is it? 3, 2, 0. Okay, good job, Rohan. 40320. So you mentioned this thing called factorials. So basically, what factorials are is basically it's notated like this. It's like 8 or x exclamation mark. And so what this is it's basically.
Well, I know what factorials are.
What?
I know what factorials are.
Yeah, but just for people who don't, maybe.
Okay.
So basically, this translates to 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So you just like multiply everything down until 1. And yeah, that's what basically what factorials are. So let's clear the screen. And let's go on to number 10. How many different license plates can be formed if each plate has 3 digits, followed by 3 letters? Do not include commas in your answer, whatever. How many different license plates? Okay, so if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the chat, in the participants list. Okay, seems like Sid wants to do this one really bad. So yeah, Sid, you can do this one.
Okay, so for this one, 3 digits. So the first one, they have 10 options. Second one has 9 options.
Okay, so I actually think it's just 10 to the power of 3. Because it never said each of the digits has to be different. So it said just how many, yeah.
Okay, so 10 to the power of 3 times 26 to the power of 3.
So that's 1,000 times 26. Oops. So that's times 26 times 26 and times 26. So that's 17,576,000. So that's 17576,000. 17576,000. And let's turn the mouse keys back on.
All these have big numbers.
Yeah, mostly because, you know, factorials and exponents, stuff like that. Ooh, we're almost done. Let's just finish this. So find the number of outfits a girl can wear if she has 5 skirts, 5 shirts, and 5 pairs of shoes. So, Satvik, do you want to do this one?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay.
Is it 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 and times 1?
Well, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so, no. I think it's just 5 cubed.
I think it's 5 to the, yeah, 5 cubed, yeah.
Yeah, so 5 cubed is 5 to the power of 3. And I think so because it never said that you had to wear like 5 different shirts in one day or something like that.
Wait, whenever you type in the answer, we'll tell you if it's wrong or not.
No, you have to submit all the answers for it to tell you if it's right or not. So basically you have 5 to the power of 3, and obviously that's 125. Good attempt, Satvik. So yeah, and the last one, if you want to do the last one. What? Rohan, what are you saying? Yes, that's what we're about to do now. Okay, so a menu at a restaurant offers 8 appetizers, 6 entrees, and 3 side dishes, and 6 desserts. How many 4-course meals are available? So if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the participants list. So it seems like Rohan wants to do this one. So yeah, Rohan. Actually, Sid, you can do this one.
Okay. A menu at a restaurant offers 8 appetizers, 6 entrees, and 3 side dishes, and 6 desserts. How many 4-course meals are available? So you have to use 1 course, obviously. So it'd be 8 times 6 times 3 times 6.
Okay.
Or 8 times 6 squared times 3.
Wait. No, I think what you said first was, yeah, that's basically the same thing. Yeah, 8 times 6 squared times 3. So what would you actually get?
So 8 times 3 is 24. So that'd be 24 times 6. This gives you 864.
But I thought it was 800 times. Sorry, I thought it was 24 times 36 because 6 squared.
Yeah, so I did. 26.
Okay, so what did you get?
24 times 36.
864. 864. Oops, okay. 864. Okay, good job, Sid. So let's actually submit our answers to see what we got. Submit these answers. Okay, seems like we got 100%. So yeah, that's pretty
all
cool.
Right?
Yeah. We got all right, yeah. 100%. Okay, so let's move on to some harder topics. Close the participants list.
Wait, is this website that you're doing, is it like your school website, or is it like...
I mean, it's kind of like my school website. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like my school website. Yeah, it is. It's something that I took over the summer, but I haven't actually finished it over the summer, as you can tell. So yeah, I'm finishing it during this break. Okay, so permutations and combinations, those are pretty easy. Independent probability. Okay, so let's talk about normal distribution. So normal distribution is pretty tedious, but it's still pretty easy. All of probability and statistics is just like that. You just get huge numbers and stuff like that. Data science. Yeah. So normal distribution. So this is basically what a normal distribution looks like. This is called a normal distribution, or a bell curve. Yeah, it's just called a bell curve because obviously it looks like a bell.
How does bell curve have to do anything with normal distribution? Oh yeah.
This is normal distribution. This is how a normal distribution graph looks like. So let's say you're like a data scientist and you want to see like all the you want to know all the heights of the people in your town or something.
Graph of symmetry, like it's like just think about it.
Yeah, it is symmetrical, but yeah. So basically, like there's like a certain number where most people are like that number, but then there's like this standard distribution where like so this is the standard deviation. See over here, the standard deviation is -1. Sorry, the standard deviation is 1 because like that's where 34% of the people are, kind of. So let's say that you're taking heights in your city or wherever you live, and you graph that, like all of that, then you'll get something close to this. There's gonna be lots of people around here, lots of people over here. It's gonna be super dark, especially over here in this part, around this height range. So let's say that there's like 5, 8, and there's a few people taller than that, and a few people shorter than that, but it gets like less and less. And this is called a normal distribution because it's like there's many things in one spot, and there's less and less things in other spots. It's called a bell curve, and yeah, normal distribution. That's basically it. So something I had trouble with during doing this was like finding uh, the standard deviation. So what is the standard deviation first of all? Standard deviation. So basically what this is, standard deviation. So basically what this is like the difference between like this first spot where like most people are. So like it's that difference. I'll just zoom. Okay, so let's get
Michelle,
back.
let's keep talking on mute.
Okay, yeah, I just noticed. Thanks for telling me. So let's get back to talking about this. So, basically, that's the normal distribution. There's almost nothing else to it, except for finding the standard deviation. So, does everybody understand what standard deviation is, first of all? Yeah. And I guess that's the way to explain it, a good way. So, basically, how you find the standard deviation is a super tedious, and it's not hard. It's just a lot of work. You could call me lazy, but I don't think anybody likes work. So yeah, basically, let's just search up how to find the standard deviation. I know it, but I don't know how to explain it. Find the standard deviation. So basically, I think what you have to do is you have to find the mean. So let's just look at this. This guy says. So first of all, let's just have an example data set. So that's 1, 5, 9, 5, 6, 7, 3. Okay, that's our data set. There's no even numbers, but that was just a coincidence. So the standard deviation formula may look confusing, but it would make sense for blah 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 blah. Okay, so first thing you have to do is find a mean, and then for each, find the difference between each of these numbers and the mean, and then you have to square those numbers, and then you have to add up all of those. So basically, just find the mean of the squares of the distance to the mean. So does everybody know what a mean is? It's like the average.
Yeah. Isn't it where you have to add up all the numbers in the data set and divide it by how many numbers there are there?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah. So basically, I just get that. So let's first find the mean. So 1 plus 5, that's 6. 6 plus 9, that's 15. 15. Yeah, that's 15 plus 5 is 20. 26. And then 26 and then 33. And then 36. So yeah, that's what you have. 30. Oh, I'm glitching. I think your internet is bad. You're glitching. Yeah. I think Sid's internet is a little bit bad, I guess. So basically, you have 36 as the sum of all of these numbers, and then there's 7 terms, so you have 36 over 7. Let's just erase this one and make this a 10, so it's way easier. Okay, so that's 36 over 6. So let me just erase this. Erase that. And write a 10 over here. That's our new data set. Okay, so that's 36 divided by 6. And obviously the mean is 6. So, and then for each data point, find the distance and then square it. So basically, we're just going to be creating a new data set. So the difference between 1 and 6 is 5, and then 5 squared is 25. 6 minus 5 is 1, 1 squared is 1, and then 9 minus 6 is 3, 3 squared is 9, 6 minus 5 is 1, 1 squared is 1, and then this is going to be 0 because 6 minus 6 is 0. 10 minus 6 is 4, that's 16. Super boring stuff, I know. and then you gotta add up all of these, and then you gotta take the mean of that, and then you gotta square root that. So you gotta take the mean of this, so that's 26 plus 9, that's 35, and 35 plus 1, that's 36, plus 16, 36 plus 16 is 52, so that's 52 divided by 6, and that's something. 52 divided by 6, so that's 8.666666, and then we have to take the square root of that. So let me just bring up my real calculator. Okay, escape, I already have it pulled up. Okay, so that's 8.666666666666667, and then basically like you have to square root this. So you got something like 2.94, and basically that's the standard deviation of this data set. It's 2.94, and if you know the mean of this, which is 6, then like on average, there's a difference of 2.9 from 6. So that's the standard deviation, and yeah, basically how you do it. Super tedious, but it's not hard at all if you know the steps. So yeah, that's normal distribution and finding the what we just talked about, the standard deviation. Go back. And we do more stuff. Let's actually practice this now. So let's start this. Open up the drawing tool. Here's the following. Okay, what time is it? Yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock. We'll do a few problems and then we'll have some break. So use the following data set to answer the question. Okay, here's the following data set to answer the question. This is the data set. So find the sum of the distances squared. Find the sum of the differences squared between the data entries and the mean. So basically it's asking you to find the sum of the stuff. So I'm going to bring up the participants list. And so if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the chat. I mean the participants list. So, excuse me. So it seems like Sid wants to do this one. So yeah, you can take this one.
Okay, so let's find the sum of the differences squared between the data entries and the mean. So do we have to find the difference between the squared mean of the data entries and the mean?
No, we just have to like first of all find the mean, and then you have to like subtract each of the distances. I mean, you have to like find the difference between each of these numbers and the mean, and then you have to take the square of all of those. So you have to like square each one, and then you have to add it up, and that's what you put in here.
Okay, so first find the mean. 48 plus 42 plus 36 plus 30 plus 60 plus 18. And that is divided by 2. I'll give you 117.
Wait, well, why was it divided by 2? It should be divided by 6, remember?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Just multiply that by 2 and then divide it by 6.
Yeah, it's supposed to be divided by 6 because they're multiples of 6.
No, it's supposed to be divided by 6 because there's 6 numbers. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Okay.
numbers.
So the mean 16 is 39.
Okay.
So now, okay, so now I have to square all the numbers to find the sum.
No. You have to first find the difference between each of these numbers and the mean. So you have to like subtract 48 and 39, and 42 and 39, 36 and 39, 30 and 39, 60 and 39, and then 18 and 39. And while you're doing that, you have to square each of the numbers by themselves.
Okay. The first number I got was 81.
No, you have to like subtract.
Yeah, I subtracted and then I squared it.
Okay, yeah. Makes sense.
Second number I got was 9. Second number is 9.
Are you sure it's 9? It doesn't look like
Yeah.
it's. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, and then can I do 30? Okay, yeah. Does it have to be a negative number?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. And even if it is, it's just gonna turn into a positive number when you square it. So.
Okay, so the second one was also 9.
Okay, yeah.
Second one is 81.
81.
The next one after that is 441.
441.
And after that is also 441.
Okay. So this one is not 81. This is just 441. I see. So
Wait. 81, 99. What? Oh, that's 81.
This one is 81. Are you sure? The difference between the difference between 60 and 39 is not 9.
No, 30 minus 39, that gives you 9. And then you square that, it gives you 81.
Yeah.
Yeah, but right.
Oh, okay, so this one. I see, yeah. Yeah, but then so what is this one? Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
And it's 81, 99, 81, and then 2, 4, and 1.
Okay. Okay, I see, yeah. I see what's wrong. So what is the sum of this?
Well, there has to be one more 9.
No.
Yeah, there is supposed to be one more 9.
Okay.
Yeah, because you only wrote down 5 numbers.
Okay. Okay, then sorry about that. Supposed to be one more 9. I'm just gonna write it out here.
Okay, so now what do I do?
Now you just add these all up.
Oh, add them all up.
Yeah.
So the number beside the 81, is it 44 or 441?
That's 441.
Well, okay, because
that gives it. That gives you an answer of 1062.
1062?
Yep.
Okay. So good job. So I guess it's break time now. It's exactly 8 o'clock. You can have break time until 8:05.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, I think it's time to get back to work. So, yeah. Is everybody back from break? That was a bit of a long break. But, is everybody back? Seems like everybody's back. So, if you want to do number 2, then raise your hand. But, the mean of the data of the rest for the resting heart rate for adults is 69 beats per minute. And the standard deviation is 4 beats per minute. The results of the data are normally distributed. About what percent of the population has a resting heart rate between 77 and 81? Okay. So if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the participants list. So let's just go over here for a second. Here. I think this will help you understand a little bit better.
I tried to make this blank.
Okay, so let's go up. Okay, normal distribution. Okay, so if you see over here, it says that, just one second, it's loading the graphs. So if you look at the graph over here, it says that 34% of the population, or 34%, is like in this part, and 13.5% is like in this part, But over here and over here, there's like 34%. So yeah, that's what it's asking for. It's asking what part of the, how many like population stuff is probably going to be there. That's what it's asking. The mean of the data for the resting heart rate of the adult is 69 beats per minute, and the standard deviation is 4 beats per minute. And about what percent of the population has a resting heart rate between 77 and 81? So if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the participants list. Okay, so it seems like nobody wants to do this one. So this is the answer. Basically, it's just super easy. It's 13.5% of the population, because see, here so over there, it said that the standard deviation is 4 beats per minute, right? So if we go back here, we'll see that basically we're just, let me just get the drawing tool. So obviously it said the mean, this is the mean. The mean is 69, it said, and the standard deviation is 4. It is 4, so this becomes 71 and 65. That's what it becomes. And so yeah, this is 71 and 65, and this is 85, something close to that. And yeah, that's basically how you do it and stuff. You know. And it's asking about between what so about what percent of the population has a resting heart rate between 77 and 81. So let's go back here and look at this. So obviously it said 77, but like 77 is like not like the thing. It's actually what is this supposed to be? That's a 69. No, I did write 71. It's supposed to be like 73. Okay, looks like I'm just done. So that's 73, and then 73 plus 4 is 77. So obviously I was wrong before also. It's gonna be 2.5%. of the population. So because this is 77, and then presumably this is gonna be like 81 because 77 plus 4 is 81. So yeah, obviously the answer is 2.5% of the population. So yeah. So which of the following data sets would most likely be normally distributed? So if you want to do this one, raise your hand. Okay, Satvik seems like you want this one. You can do this one.
What do you mean, like, normally distributed? Like, what do you mean by that?
So basically, normal distribution is when like the population graph looks like this.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks something like this. This is called the bell curve, and yeah.
Okay. I think maybe blood pressure.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're saying that because in the last problem there was blood pressure. Yeah, but yeah, I also think it's this maybe. Monthly expenditures for a successful business. I mean, that's most likely gonna be like a random. It's gonna look like a line graph. Not like it's probably gonna look like this. You know, like the normal like stonks graph. Remember the stonks meme? Where it was like a random like 3D model face over there and stuff. And yeah, that's basically what it's gonna look like. The monthly expenditures of a successful business. It's gonna look something like this. Something like that, you know? It's definitely not gonna look like this. Okay, there we go. And so, number 4. Use the following dataset to answer the question 30, 30, 48, 30, 60, 30. Find the standard deviation of the dataset. Okay, so if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the participants list. Nobody wants to. Okay, so Rohan, you can do this one. Yeah. Wait, where did you get one? Okay, so 11.83. So good job. That was a little bit fast, but maybe slow down next time. 11 point what? Okay, good job. Okay, oops. 0.83. Okay. So so you found the mean first, which was 38, good job, and then you found the difference between them and squared them, and then you added those all up, so this is like 128 plus 100 is like 228 plus 64 is...
No, you can just do 64 times 4, which is 256, and then add 10 for 856, and then 256 plus 44 is just 840.
Yeah, I guess you could do that too, yeah, I guess that's faster. 840 divided by 6, and you get 11.83 squared, which is, I think that's 140. Yeah, that's 140. Yeah, that's 140, and you just square root that, and you get 11.83. So Karen is looking to find a close an apartment to the university campus. She learns that the mean rent for an apartment is $10.50 and the standard deviation is $250. The data found is normally distributed. About what percent of the population has a rent price around $5.50 and $15.50? Okay, so that's a huge range. It's probably gonna be a lot. So if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the participants list.
I'm not sure to do it.
Okay, so you just have to look back at this graph. So it said that the standard deviation is 250. So basically, obviously, 550 is 500 less than 1050. So there's like two standard deviations down. So if you look at this, then it's going to be like this. It can be 2 down. So it's going to be like right here. This value is 550. And then for 1550, that's obviously 500 up. So that's here. So you just do 34 times 2, which is, that's 70, that's 68 actually. And then you have 68 plus 37. No, that's a 27, yeah. 68 plus 27, and whatever that answer is, that's 68 plus 27, that's 95. Okay, I'm being brain. Okay, so that's 95, and so 95% of the population is here, between 550 and 1500. So yeah, that's how you do it. Basically, click over here, and you get 95%. So let's go on to number 6. Go over here and start the meeting again, and we do some stuff, and we start doing stuff again. Okay, share my screen and do everything, and yeah, let's just bring this up a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's bring up the old annotation tools, and let's go over here and let's start doing this stuff again, basically. So yeah, I just have to unmute myself. So use the following data set to answer the question. This is the data set.
Super easy. You just have to find the mean.
Yeah, that's super easy. much easier than what we have been doing. So if you want to do this one, then actually not everybody's back yet, but that's only one person. But then again, there's only 3 people, so I guess yeah, we can just keep going. So Satvik raised his hand first. So yeah, Satvik can do this one.
Okay, so you add 48 plus 28 plus 42 plus 36 plus 48 plus 30, which is
I think it's 192. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. So wait a minute. It's 228.
Wait, what? No, isn't that the total?
Yeah.
It's just 38.
No. Yeah. The answer is not 228. For how to solve it, yeah. The answer is 38. Yeah.
Yeah, the answer is 38. Seems like somebody's watching Mr. Beast, but I don't know. Yeah, that sounds like Mr. Beast. But whatever. Nobody cares. I'm not judging you. So number 7. If you want to do number 7, then raise your hand. I just need to do something real quick. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So if you want to do this one, then raise your hand. Okay, it seems like Rohan is raising his hand. So yeah, Rohan, you can do this one. Number 7. Professor Rousers is grading the final exam. She notices that the mean test score is 73 and the standard deviation is 10. The test scores were normally distributed. If there are 300 students in the data sample, how many would have a test score between 73 and 93?
Can you show the Valkyrie the
Yeah.
Can I annotate just so I can?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, so the middle thing is 73. Okay, so the middle thing is 73, and then the standard deviation is 10. So this is 73, and then this is 83, and then this is 63. And can you go back to the question again?
Yeah. Um,
And they're asking between 73 and 93. Okay, yeah, now you can go back. So they're asking between this here and this here. So at first glance, it's 34% plus 13.5%, which is 47.5%. And we know that the total was 300, so technically 300 times 47.5%.
yeah.
So it'll be 143. Because it's 142.5, but we need around
Yeah.
143.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems right. Okay, so yeah, let's move on. Face space. What does that sound like? Face space is a popular form of social media. Recent reports show that mean time spent on face space is 30 minutes a day with a standard deviation of 8 minutes a day. The data is normally distributed. I'm pretty sure most people spend more time than that on face space. Quotation mark. And so if 7,700 people are on in one sitting, how many of them lie within 2 standard deviations below the mean and 3 standard deviations above the mean. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this one since I haven't done one in a while. This is obviously 95 because 2 standard deviations above, that's like here, and then 2 standard deviations below, it's here, 95. Super easy. Okay, so number 9, the mean of normally distributed test scores is 77, and the standard deviation is 2. If there are 205 test scores in the dare sample, how many of them were in the 77 to 81 range? That's a pretty bad grade if you ask me. What'd you say?
It's 97 because so remember the 47.5?
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same that applies here also. So
Yeah.
do 47.5 times 2 and 205 over 100, then we get 97.
Okay. Yeah. Good job. So number 10, a calculus exam that was taken by 110 students is recorded and normally distributed. The mean score on the exam is 74.5 and the standard deviation is 2.8. What percent of the scores are in 71.7 and the 71.7 and 80.1 range?
Isn't it just
Okay, 1 second guys, I'm just gonna be right back.
Do you know where your case is, like the earphone cases?
You know live stream can still hear you, right?
I don't care. So, do you know where the earphone case
No.
is?
And no, don't put this in there. This is not where that's supposed to be.
I know, but like, this is Daddy's earphone, and I don't know where to put them. So, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do that. So, you don't know where it is.
Okay guys, I'm back. So number 10, a calculus exam that was taken by 110 students is recorded and normally distributed. The mean score on the exam is 74.5 and the standard deviation is 2.8. What percent of the scores are in 71.7 and 80.1 range? Okay. Oops. There we go.
okay? So the mean is 70, and then so they're asking 80.1. I think 80.1, and then they're asking 71.7. So if you just see, you get this, and this, which is 68. So 68
Plus 3.5.
oh, so 71.5 times 110 over 100 is just 79.
79.
Yeah.
Okay. Seems right to me. Totally worked it out. 79.9 or 79, just 79.
It was 78.65.
Okay. Nope, not doing this one. Blah, blah, blah. The answer is something. Okay, perfect. The average battery life of a 2100 manufactured cell phone is recorded and normally distributed. The mean battery life is 12 hours and with a standard deviation of 0.6 hours. Find the number of phones who have a battery life in the 11.4 to 12 range. So I want Satvik to do this one. Okay. So Satvik, can you do this one?
Okay, Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I thought that my audio was wrong.
Okay.
Um, 98.
Okay. So how did you get that? Okay. So never mind then. Let's just submit the answers and see what we got.
It's 98.8 actually.
Okay. Well, it seems like we got a bad grade on this one. Let's see what we got wrong.
75%.
That's bad. Oh, okay. Okay, number 4. Number 5, they're all correct. Number 8. 97.5 people are in face space in one sitting. Therefore, there are approximately 7,508. So, yeah, that one's definitely wrong. Seems like we calculated the percent only. We didn't calculate the number of people. And that one's wrong. This one's wrong. The answer should be 81.5. Weird. This ranges from 1 interval below to 2 intervals above the mean exam score. So we add 34 and 47.5, which is 81.5. Therefore, 81.5% of the students have exam scores in the 71.7 to 80.1 range. 68 plus. Okay. 68 plus 13.5. Oh, okay, so seems like we calculated this wrong or something. Because that is definitely 81.5. Weird. Okay, blah blah blah. The answer is something that I care about. Oh, looks like we got this one right. And number 12. Yeah, it's 712 phones. It's 714 phones. Not 98. So, yeah. We have a few more minutes. So we'll do some more stuff and then we'll say bye for today. So graphing data, stuff like that. Let's look at something that we haven't seen. Series, we did this. Completely done. Unit 7, yeah, pretty much done. Okay, exponential and logarithmic functions. I don't think we did this one. Do you remember doing this one? Because I don't think we did this one. Which is exact. Okay. So that's exactly the reason why we're gonna do this one. Today and tomorrow. So yeah, graph exponential functions and solve exponential equations. Super easy, simple stuff. I don't think we even need to look at the explanation for this. Okay, so equality property of exponential functions. For all positive real numbers b, where b is not equal to 1, all real numbers a and c, b to the power of a is equal to b to the power of c, if and only if a equals c. Well noted, Sherlock. Like, oh. Okay, well. super simple, easy stuff, just like I said. So, yeah. Exponential property of equality. Let's do some practice. Yeah. Continue. Okay. Which graph corresponds to the following equation? Looks like I already did that first one for you guys. So yeah, let's get on to doing this stuff. Solve the exponential equation. 16 to the power of something equals 256 to the power of x plus 4. Okay, it seems like these are actually some good problems now, instead of being too hard or too simple. So yeah. Hey, look, Sid is back. Okay.
Yeah, I had some technical difficulties.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I understand that. Okay, solve the exponential equation. 16 to the power of x is equal to 256 to the power of x plus 4. X is what we're supposed to find out. So if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the participants list. So yeah. So nobody wants to do this one? Okay, I think we should just do a sample problem for now. Okay, so okay, Sid, you can do this one.
Okay, solve the exponential equation. 16x equals 256 x plus 4. So, this is a pretty hard equation. Let me just wait, so think the power of 256?
Yeah.
Okay, if I knew that, that'd be way easier. Okay. So 16x has to be equal to that. So so that equals 2. That's 2 plus x plus 4. Oh wait, no, that's times. So it's 2x plus x.
Okay.
No wait.
Yeah, but this is the power of a power. So we're
okay.
Yeah. Remember the power of a
Yeah,
power
that'd be
rule.
2x plus 8.
Yeah. So now we can just set the exponents equal to each other, and we can solve.
Okay, so x equals 2x plus 8. That's weird.
Oops. That's not weird at all.
Okay.
It's super easy.
So 2x equals x plus x minus 8.
I think what you should do is bring this 2x to the other side, so that it becomes negative x, and then which is equal to 8, and so x is equal to negative 8.
What?
I just subtracted 2x from both sides.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That would make this that would make it negative x on this side, and plus x. So yeah, and then you have 8 on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the first option.
Yeah. So good job, Siddharth. So yeah, let's move on. We have exactly 15 minutes left, almost, more like 13. So number 3, solve the exponential equation. 27 to the power of negative 3x plus 2 equals 9 to the power of negative 4x minus 1. So if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the participants list. Okay, Rohan, you can do this one.
Okay, so divide it in terms of power of 3. So we get 3
Okay.
equals 9 to the, is equal to 3 to the negative 8x minus 2.
Okay.
So then we get negative 9x plus 6 is equal to negative 8x minus 2. And then we add 8x to each side so that we get negative x plus 6 is equal to negative 2. And then we just subtract 6 from each side.
I think this is a minus 2.
Yeah, negative 2. So then we get x is just equal to 8.
Okay, x is equal to 8. Good job, Rohan. Okay, turn off Alt. There we go. Come on, 8. There we go. Turn Alt back on. Number 4. So if you want to do number 4, then raise your hand in the chat. And sorry, in the participants list. Satvik, do you want to do this one?
Okay. So the negative 10 by 70 is 10 power 12. I mean, minus 10 power 12.
Minus 10 power 12. Wait. How'd you get that? I don't think that's right. I mean, I think
it's normal 10. I mean, yeah, it's just 10. The answer is 7.
okay. X is equal to 7. How'd you get that? First of all, let's see if that's right. Okay, no. Let's just solve the equation first of all. Okay, so basically you have negative 10 over negative 70. That's negative 1 over 7. Negative 7. And the negatives cancel out. And you have negative 12. So, oh, okay, I see what you mean, yeah. Yeah, it's 7 to the power of 12x. Okay, yeah, so, go on, Satvik. Satvik, are you here? Okay, seems like Satvik is not here. So I'm just gonna keep on going. So, basically, 7 to the power of 8x plus 28. So that's x plus 28, and you just set these equal to each other, and so you have 12x is equal to 8x. It's supposed to be an 8, not a 5, and then plus 28, and you have to like subtract this, bring it to the side, and so you have 4x is equal to 28, and you divide 4 on both sides, so you get x is equal to 7, and yeah, x is equal to 7. Good job, Satvik. You're right. I couldn't think that far ahead. So yeah, good job. X is equal to 7. So yeah, I think no, it's not time to go yet. So number 5, let's just do one last problem, and then I think it will be time to go. Okay, Rohan, you can do this one since you haven't gone yet.
Okay, so we just write everything in terms of 4. So we get 4 to the 5x. 4 to the 5x is equal to 4 to the 3x plus 18. So then we just
Okay, yeah, x is equal to 9. Good job. Let's do some more. Yeah, so you can do this one.
Wait, do I do number 7?
Yeah, number 6.
Okay. So 5x minus 4 equals 5 to the power of 2.
Okay, yeah, 5 to the power of 2. Yeah, 5x.
So that basically gives you x minus 4 equals 2. That gives you x equals 6.
X is equal to 6. Yeah, that's super easy. Yeah, good job. So that, and clear the screen. Number 7. If you want to do number 7, then raise your hand in the participants list. Let's see, Rohan, you can do this one again.
So we put 48 there for us, so then we get 1 is equal to 3x plus 10.
Plus 10 is equal to 1. Yeah.
The x is negative 3.
Okay, so you skipped a bunch of steps there. But yeah, you got the correct answer. I'm pretty sure. Minus 10 cancels out this stuff. And then you have 1 minus 10. It's obviously negative 9 equals 3x. And yeah, you divide by 3 on both sides. Divide by 3 on both sides. And yeah, you get this. Negative 3.
Okay, how would it be negative 3 though?
What do you think it is?
I think it's 2.5.
Why do you think it's...
Because you can take out the 6's from both spots, and then you're left with 9x equals 7x plus 5. Then you subtract 7x.
Where did you get 6 from?
2x equals 5. What?
You said you can take out the 6's from both sides. There's no 6. Oh, okay. I think you're talking about number 8. We were doing number 7.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought I was doing number 8.
Okay. Yeah, no, we were doing number 7. So you wanted number 8 for us?
Yeah. So I think that answer is 2.5. I already got it.
Yeah. 2x is equal to 5. Yeah. 6 is already on both sides, so yeah. You just bring negative 7 over to that side, so you subtract 7 from both sides, and you have 2x on that side, and you have 2x equals 5, so x equals 2.5. Yeah, good job, Sid. Okay. It's not time to go yet. Let's just go until number 10. How many problems are there? Yeah, there's 15. Do you want to finish this, or do you just want to do it until 10?
Just finish it.
Okay. So, yeah, number 9. If you want to do number 9, then raise your hand. Okay, Rohan, you can do this one.
Okay, so with the 9x plus 15 is equal to 9x plus 5. So then we put 6x is equal to 5. X is equal to 5 squared. So 6 is the last one.
5 over 6, and is the... No, it's the last one, almost. Actually, no, yeah, it is. You're right. It is the second to last one. Take that, take that. Okay, number 10. If you want to do number 10, then raise your hand. This one is also super easy. Okay, Sid, you can do this one.
Okay, so this is pretty complex.
It's really not.
So the fraction is already a half, because negative 8 over negative 16 would give you a half. So that's a half and negative 18x. And you can basically simplify that to 2 18x. So it'll be 2 14x minus 20 equals 2 18x.
Yeah.
And then you can take away the 2 from both sides. And you can take away the 14x from, you can take, yeah, we can take away the 14x from the 18x, and that'd give you 4x on the right. So 4x equals 20. So x would equal 5.
Negative
yeah,
5.
X would equal 5.
It would be equal to negative 5. Not 5. So that's negative 5. Okay, good job, Sid. Let's clear the screen and let's move on. If you want to do number
Rohan left.
What?
Rohan left.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess you and Satvik are the ones who are left. Oops. Okay. So solve the exponential equation. So Sid, do you want to do this one?
Sure. So 9 is basically to the power of 2. So it'd be negative 3, negative 8x minus negative 2. Sorry, minus 2. And 3 and negative x, negative 7x plus 2. Yeah, okay. And then you can just solve that. Then take away the negative 2.
Yeah.
And then you give a positive 2, so that gives you negative 8x equals negative 7x plus 4. And then that would give you negative 7 and positive 7. Okay. So that'd give you x equals 4, basically.
Yeah, negative 4. Yeah, negative 4. Yeah, good job.
Wait, negative 4? How's
Yeah,
it negative 4?
Yeah, because you got a negative x when you bring this to the other
Oh,
side.
yeah, I got negative x.
Yeah. So, yeah, negative x is equal to 4. So you got x is equal to negative 4. Good job, Sid. Do you mind doing this one also? Refer to the image below, which graph corresponds to the following equation. Y equals half.
This is a slope problem. Linear equation.
This is not linear equations. This is exponential equations.
Oh. So y equals half x minus 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the okay? I think it would be graph.
All of these pretty much look the same, so.
I would say C.
C?
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think it's C. Okay, so the reason I think it's C is because there's a negative 2 over here. So that means you're translating it down 2. Even though this shows only one step, but there's nothing lower than that, so I'm pretty sure it's just C. Yeah, that's why I think it's C. Okay, so number 13, similar question. Do you want to do this one also?
Sure. Negative 13. Okay. So y equals 4 and minus 7. No, it's not minus 7.
Yeah. So what do you think it's going to be?
So that would give you a fraction to the power of x. So it'd be 1/4 x. Y equals 1/4 x.
Yeah.
And that should be somewhere in the positive. So I would say graph 5 f. Sorry, f.
Okay, I actually think that we got C wrong. Actually, no, we didn't. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that would be. What do you think it was?
I think it would be graph. Wait, can you go down a bit?
Yeah.
1/4, I think. That would fall in. Yeah, I think it'd be f. Graph f.
F?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's actually A, because you see how it says negative x? That means that so normally exponential equations, here, let me just clear the screen for a second. So normally exponential equations look like this. Get the drawing tool, so this is the graph. Normally exponential equations look like this, right? They go higher every time it goes up 1, right? So, but this time it's like it's negative x, so it's gonna be something like this.
Oh yeah, it'd be smaller every time, so
Yeah.
it's going down.
Yeah, so it's A. Yeah, good job. And there's the last two questions. So Satvik, do you want to do the last two questions? So we can just finish it and then we can leave. Oh, it's already 5 minutes past 9, almost. Hello, Satvik, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you do the last two problems? These last two ones.
Yeah, I'll do number 15.
Okay, the meeting is about to end, so let me just do this one. So, obviously this is going to be -2, because this is a fraction, so it obviously has to be a negative number, and there's a 4 on the bottom, so 2 squared equals 4. So it's 2 to the power of -2. And then solve this exponential equation. This is going to be, you have to get 2, so basically, let me just get the drawing tool. Since 2 squared is
The
equal,
answer is 9 for number 15.
yeah, okay. So yeah, I think that's because x minus 7 is equal to 2. So you have to like bring this to the other side and you get x is
Yeah.
equal to 9. Okay, good job. Let's see how many we got right and how many we got wrong. There we go.
Wait, didn't submit the nine. Okay, yeah.
Okay, oops. Get the participants list out of the way. Clear the whole screen. And let's see what we got right and how much percent we got. Okay, we did pretty bad. We got 86%. Looks like I'm a bad teacher. Yay. Okay, so number 5 is wrong for some reason.
What was the right answer for number? Oh, wait, do you not tell you the right answer? Oh wait, right answer 18. How was it 18 though?
I don't know. It says 4x is equal to 3 times x. So yeah, that's okay. Someone must have done something wrong or something. I don't know. So we got this one wrong also. So that's we got 25 for that one. If anybody's gonna join, okay, if I just wanted to see if anybody would join, but that was the end of class. See you tomorrow. Bye.
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 Just try. Just try.
Easy.
Just leave it. I'll try to learn. So, you want to look smart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm making you solve those because I have no idea. I solved the F2 also.
How'd you do that?
Because that's all I knew. I don't know good stuff. So after you're done solving you don't need to. Cool.
అయితే వస్తుంది.
పట్టిక బుక్ ల్యాప్టాప్ పట్టుకొని టైం పాస్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది? ఏం రాదు, వేస్ట్. రాకుంటే వదిలేసి బుక్ పట్టుకొని కూర్చో.
వస్తుంది.
ఎన్ని వచ్చినాయి? ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి? ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి? 2, 4, 11 to 33. ఇంకేమున్నాయి 20? నువ్వు చేసినవి ఏమున్నాయి 20? 11 to 33 అంటే
I did the 11 problems. I did the 11
మరి 10 ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ 11 ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ చేస్తే ఉన్నది, ఇంకా చాలా ఉన్నది చేసేది. పోయి బుక్ పట్టుకో.
I sat in the water.
నాకు తెలుసు, నేను చేస్తాను, ల్యాప్టాప్ పట్టుకొని కూర్చుంటాను.
I don't know if you're gonna solve this. Just
No.
try. Okay.
Go away. Stop disturbing me, asshole.
Okay.
Okay, looks like I haven't stopped the stream.